Mark, be honest with me.
About what?
When you started learning English, did you make a lot of mistakes?
Sarah, I made every mistake possible.
Really?
Every single one. And I'm not talking about grammar mistakes. I'm talking about learning mistakes.
Learning mistakes.
Yes. The way I studied was completely wrong. I wasted so much time.
How much time?
Maybe 2 years. 2 years of studying but not really improving.
That's frustrating.
Very frustrating. But then I realized what I was doing wrong.
What were you doing wrong?
I was making 5 big mistakes. And I see other learners making the same mistakes today.
5 mistakes that everyone makes?
Almost everyone. Including you, probably.
Including me? What are these 5 mistakes?
Let me tell you. And be honest when you recognize yourself.
Okay, I'm ready.
Mistake number 1. Studying grammar too much.
Wait, studying grammar is a mistake?
Studying too much grammar is a mistake.
How much is too much?
When you spend more time learning grammar rules than actually using English, that's too much.
I might be guilty of this.
Most learners are. They study present perfect for weeks. They memorize all the rules, but they never actually use it in conversation.
That was me last month.
See? It's very common. Here's what I did wrong.
Tell me.
I bought grammar books, thick grammar books. I studied every rule. Past perfect, future perfect continuous, third conditional.
That sounds thorough.
It sounds thorough, but it was useless.
Useless?
Because when I tried to speak, I couldn't. My head was full of rules, but my mouth couldn't produce sentences.
Knowledge without practice.
Exactly. Grammar is important, but only basic grammar. You don't need to know every tiny rule.
So, what's the solution?
Learn basic grammar, then practice using it. Spend 80% of your time practicing, only 20% studying rules.
80-20 rule.
Yes, but most learners do the opposite. They spend 80% on rules, 20% on practice.
And that doesn't work.
It doesn't work at all.
Okay, that's mistake number 1. What's mistake number 2?
Mistake number 2, trying to translate everything.
Translate?
Yes, thinking in your native language, then translating to English.
I do that all the time.
Everyone does at first, but it's a huge mistake
Why?
because translation is slow and it creates unnatural sentences.
Can you give an example?
Sure. In my language, we say the equivalent of I have hunger. So when I started English, I would say I have hunger instead of I am hungry.
Because you were translating directly.
Exactly. My brain was thinking in my language, then converting to English. It was slow and often wrong.
So what's the solution?
Start thinking in English. Even simple thoughts.
How do you start doing that?
Begin with basic sentences.
When you wake up, think, I am awake, in English. When you're hungry, think, I am hungry, in English. Don't translate. Think directly.
That sounds hard.
At first, yes, but after a few weeks, it becomes natural. Your brain starts to think in English automatically.
How long did it take you?
About 2 months of conscious practice. Then it started happening naturally.
2 months? That's not too long.
Not long at all. And it changed everything for me.
Okay, mistake number 3?
Mistake number 3. Learning words without context.
Without context?
Yes, memorizing vocabulary lists. Just words and definitions.
I do this every week.
And do you remember the words a month later?
No, I forget most of them.
Exactly. Because you learned them without context.
What do you mean by context?
Context means the situation where the word is used, the sentence, the story.
Give me an example.
Okay, let's say you want to learn the word exhausted.
Okay.
The wrong way is to write exhausted equals very tired and memorize it.
That's what I do.
And you forget it quickly, right?
Usually, yes.
The right way is to learn it in a sentence. After running 5 kilometers, I felt completely exhausted.
With the full sentence.
Yes. And even better, connect it to a real experience. Remember a time you felt exhausted. Make it personal.
So the brain remembers it better.
Much better. Words with stories stick. Words alone disappear.
That makes sense. Let's practice some sentences.
Studying grammar too much is a mistake.
Translating from my language slows me down.
Learning words in context helps me remember.
I need to think in English, not translate.
Good. Let's continue.
So, mistake number 3 is learning words without context. What's mistake number 4?
Mistake number 4, being afraid to make mistakes.
Oh, this is me.
This is almost everyone. Fear of mistakes stops people from speaking.
Because we don't want to sound stupid.
Exactly. We think, if I make a mistake, people will laugh. They'll think I'm not smart.
I feel this every time I try to speak.
I felt it too. For years, I stayed quiet in class because I was afraid to make mistakes.
What changed?
I realized something important.
What?
Mistakes are not the enemy.
Silence is the enemy?
Yes. When you stay silent, you don't practice. When you don't practice, you don't improve. So silence keeps you stuck.
But mistakes feel embarrassing.
They do. But here's the truth. Every fluent English speaker made thousands of mistakes while learning.
Thousands?
Thousands, maybe tens of thousands. Mistakes are how the brain learns.
So we should accept mistakes?
More than accept, we should welcome them. Every mistake teaches you something.
That's a different way to think about it.
When you make a mistake and someone corrects you, that's a gift. Now you know the right way.
A gift, not a failure.
Exactly. So my advice is this. Speak as much as possible. Make mistakes. Learn from them. Repeat.
Speak, make mistakes, learn, repeat.
That's the cycle of improvement.
Okay. What's mistake number 5?
Mistake number 5. Studying without a system.
Without a system?
Yes. Random studying. Today, you watch a video. Tomorrow, you read an article. Next week, you do some grammar exercises. No plan.
That's exactly what I do.
Most people do. They study whatever they feel like that day.
And that's wrong?
It's not effective. Your brain needs structure. Your learning needs direction.
What kind of structure?
A daily routine. A weekly plan. Clear goals.
Like what you described in your listening routine video?
Exactly like that. Every day you know what you're going to practice. Listening, speaking, vocabulary, whatever.
Not just random studying.
Not random. Organized. Consistent.
How do you create a system?
Start simple. Decide what you'll do each day. Monday, listening practice. Tuesday, speaking practice. Wednesday, vocabulary. And so on.
A schedule.
A schedule you actually follow, not a perfect plan you never use. A simple plan you do every day.
Better to have a simple plan and follow it than a perfect plan and ignore it.
Exactly right.
These 5 mistakes are really common.
Very common. I made all 5, and I see learners making them every day.
Let me summarize. Mistake 1, studying grammar too much.
Focus on practice, not rules.
Mistake 2, translating everything.
Think directly in English.
Mistake 3, learning words without context.
Learn words in sentences and stories.
Mistake 4, being afraid to make mistakes.
Speak more, fear less.
Mistake 5, studying without a system.
Create a simple daily routine and follow it.
If someone is making all 5 mistakes right now, what should they change first?
Good question. I would say start with mistake number 5.
Create a system?
Yes, because once you have a system, the other mistakes naturally decrease.
How so?
If your system includes daily speaking practice, you'll make mistakes and overcome fear. If your system includes listening and reading, you'll learn words in context. If your system focuses on using English, you'll stop translating.
So the system fixes the other mistakes.
The system creates the environment for improvement.
That's smart.
It's not complicated, but it works.
How long does it take to see results after fixing these mistakes?
I noticed changes within 2 weeks.
Just 2 weeks?
2 weeks after I stopped studying so much grammar and started speaking more, I felt more confident.
And long term?
Long term, maybe 3 months, people around me commented on my improvement.
3 months of doing things differently.
3 months of avoiding these 5 mistakes.
It's interesting. These mistakes seem obvious now.
They always seem obvious in hindsight, but when you're in the middle of learning, you don't see them.
We're blind to our own mistakes.
Exactly. That's why I wanted to share this. Maybe someone watching makes these same mistakes and doesn't realize it.
And now they know.
And now they can change.
Let's practice more sentences.
I will practice more and study rules less.
I will think in English instead of translating.
I will learn new words in full sentences.
I will speak without fear of mistakes.
I will create a daily learning system.
Good practice.
Let's review vocabulary.
Word 1. Thorough, complete and careful. I studied grammar thoroughly, but it wasn't helpful.
Word 2. Convert. To change from one form to another. Don't convert your thoughts from your language to English.
Word 3. Context. The situation or setting where something happens. Learning words in context helps memory.
Word 4. Embarrassing. Causing shame or awkwardness. Making mistakes feels embarrassing, but it's necessary.
Word 5. Structure. An organized system or plan. Your learning needs structure, not randomness.
Word 6. Consistent, regular, and unchanging. Be consistent with your practice routine.
Useful phrases now.
Phrase 1. Be guilty of. To be responsible for doing something wrong. I'm guilty of studying too much grammar.
Phrase 2. Stick with. To remain in memory. Words with stories stick better than words alone.
Phrase 3. In hindsight. Looking back at the past. In hindsight, I wasted a lot of time.
Phrase 4. Keep you stuck. To prevent progress. Fear of mistakes keeps you stuck at the same level.
Practice questions. Question 1. Which of these 5 mistakes do you make most often?
Question 2. What will you change about your English study starting today?
Question 3. Do you have a daily English practice routine? If not, when will you create one?
Question 4. Are you ready to speak more and fear mistakes less?
Good questions. Sarah, which mistake do you make most?
Honestly, I think I make all 5.
That's okay. Awareness is the first step.
Now I know what to fix.
Now you can fix it.
And everyone watching, you probably recognized yourself in at least one of these mistakes.
Maybe all 5.
And that's completely normal.
Completely normal. These are the most common mistakes for a reason. Almost everyone makes them.
The question is, what will you do now?
Will you keep making the same mistakes?
Or will you change your approach?
The choice is yours.
Let me give you a challenge.
What challenge?
Pick one mistake from this list, just one, and focus on fixing it for the next 7 days.
One mistake,
7 days.
If you're studying too much grammar, spend this week practicing instead.
If you're translating everything, spend this week thinking in English.
If you're learning words without context, spend this week using new words in sentences.
If you're afraid of mistakes, spend this week speaking as much as possible.
If you have no system, spend this week creating and following a simple routine.
Just one mistake, 1 week.
And after 1 week, notice the difference.
You will see improvement, I promise.
Small changes create big results.
Small changes done consistently.
Everyone, these 5 mistakes are costing you time.
Time you could use to actually improve.
Stop making them today.
Your English will improve faster than you think.
We believe in you.
You can do this.
See you next time.
Stop making mistakes about mistakes.
Good line.
Thank you.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.